This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker MULN or Mullen Automotive. So I've got the daily time frame pulled up here, and you can just see that this thing just drags towards zero. So this is indicative of a lot of penny stocks, a lot of crap companies. You can see the reverse split right here on the screen. So they keep doing these reverse splits to try to meet the $1 minimum share price requirement to stay on NASDAQ, and as soon as they split, they just keep bleeding towards zero. So it's this constant series of reverse splits and dilution, reverse splits and dilution, and it just keeps trekking towards zero. So you can see a lot of people that have been holding long term have been bleeding tons of money. And I see a lot of these people on StockTwits and Webull and different places. They just think this is a great company and they're just going to buy and hold forever. What's going to happen is they're going to buy and hold until this company goes bankrupt, because they're going to have to keep doing the reverse splits to stay on NASDAQ, and they're going to have to keep diluting. So let's take a look here. I know I've seen a lot of comments on StockTwits talking about this big shareholder meeting that's coming up next week. So let's actually take a look at it. So I came to their investors relations website here, and boy, do they make it look pretty. They show these nice photos here of some of these EVs that they're building, and they've got nice graphics, and they're advertising their crappy stock price right there, and they've got this banner at the top here that they're bragging about getting an order for 30 units, like 30 units. That it doesn't mean anything. They need an order for like 10,000, 100,000 units if they want to turn this crappy company around. But they're advertising this 30 unit order, big deal. So let's take a look at one of their most recent SEC filings, and it was a 14A, and it says right here, Notice of Annual Meeting of Stockholders. So this is coming up on August 3rd at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. So let's look at some of the proposals in here. Again, this is just indicative of shitty companies with shitty financials that are just scamming people out of their money. So number one here, they want to elect 2 directors to serve for a 3-year term, ending as of the annual meeting in 2026. And I'm guessing these people are going to be making a crap load of money. So let's see. To approve amendments, here's a big one right here. Proposal number 2. Propose to issue an additional or authorize an additional 52 million shares. So anybody out there that's currently holding shares, if you guys vote for this, I hope people aren't stupid enough to actually vote yes for this. You're going to get diluted into oblivion. 52 million more shares. They want to dilute you. So if you're long and one of those people that just wants to hold forever until you think this company is going to make it, you're going to get destroyed. It's right here. If this gets approved, you are destroyed. Your stock value is just going to get diluted like crazy. All right, and then here's another one. Like I said, another red flag, another sign of crappy companies with crappy financials that are just dragging towards zero. They want to do another reverse stock split. And we looked on the chart here. When was this? May. They just freaking did a reverse split a couple months ago, and they immediately bled right back under that $1 level. So they're going to keep doing this to try to stay on NASDAQ. And, for the shareholder, you're just going to keep getting screwed because, you used to have 25 shares. At this point, let's just say you had 25 in May, and then after the reverse split, now you only have 1 share. And yeah, the value is higher after they do the reverse split, but then immediately bleeds back under $1. So you're just losing a ton of money. Let's see here. So we got conversion of Mullen Automotive from a Delaware corporation to a Maryland corporation. Let's see. There was another big one in here. I think it was... Yeah, here we go. So proposal number 7, to approve the issuance of shares. So again, dilution, more dilution to the CEO. So we want to award the CEO stock when he's been running a shitty company that is going into the ground. Like, shareholders have been getting screwed over and losing tons of money. And they actually want the shareholders, they put this proposal in front of the shareholders to award the CEO for running a scam, crappy company. So again, I hope nobody that holds shares of Mullen is stupid enough to vote for this. But on StockTwits, I do see a bunch of idiots that say, oh, just CEO, this guy running the company, oh, he's just a great guy. He's got great plans, and we're all going to become millionaires one day. Yeah, how's that been going? Take a look at the chart. So that's another big one right there. And then proposal number 8, let's see here, issuance of 7 million in additional shares. So again, more dilution. Most of these proposals here on this list are to dilute the people that are already holding shares. Let's see here. So to approve adjournment of the meeting from time to time to a later date, that's just some delay of meeting or something. And then that's pretty much it. Those are the big ones there. So I took a look at this list and I was like, wow, like several of these, if the stockholders vote yes on this, they're going to get diluted. And, you know, looking at some of the people commenting on stock twits that actually are long Mullen, they think they're going to become millionaires one day, and they think this is a great company, and they think the CEO is such a great guy. So, yeah, I just want to put it out there. I think this company is a scam. Anytime you see these repeated reverse splits to stay on NASDAQ, and you see all of these proposals to dilute, reverse split, this is a sign of a company that is struggling financially. But if you go to their website, they actually talk about, you know, being in the best position they've ever been as far as financials, right? They talk like they're in a really good financial position. They've got the most cash on the books that they've ever had. Yet again, when you read their SEC filings, you realize how much crap they are really in. I think I was reading one of the news stories here, or one of the filings, that they say they've got enough cash or something for 12 months. That's all they've got. They can only run for another year. That's it. So something really, really big better happen within that year, because you can already see they're looking to dilute. They're looking to authorize more shares. They're looking to just dilute. So, you know, some really, really big news better come out really, really fast, or they're just going to continue to dilute the shareholders into oblivion until this thing gets kicked off to the OTC and then eventually goes bankrupt, which we see with so many companies. You know, I see a lot of these people commenting on Mullen on stock twits, and they sound just like the idiots that bought AVCT. They're like, oh, we got this $9 buyout. You know, this company is worth a $9 a share buyout, and they just can't come in and read the SEC filings or look at the balance sheet, look at the fundamentals, look at the financials, just to clearly see that that's all bullshit and they're being scammed. But, you know, here we are. They just moved from, you know, Redbox to AVCT to BBIG to Mullen, and then once one goes under and goes bankrupt, they just go on to the next crappy penny stock, and, you know, it's just this vicious cycle of them losing a ton of money over and over and over. So I'll continue to keep you updated here on ticker MULN, or Mullen Automotive. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.